Thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 30th of September. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. This week begins with that clustering of energy in the sign of Libra, very much to the fore. In fact, Venus and Jupiter continue to forge a gorgeous alliance in the first 2 days. And that points towards doing something playful, entertaining or fun. But last week's new moon gave a boost to this Libran energy, but it also angled to Uranus. So over the next 4 weeks, it is going to be important to understand, whilst we're working at our relationships, which Libra governs, to just be conscious of how our values match up to the people we encounter. Now this week does see Mercury relocate into the deep and passionate sign of Scorpio, and also the modern ruler of Scorpio, Pluto. Well, that goes direct after a long retrograde which began on the 24th of April. Now of course Pluto has been in a very business-like part of the situation in the sign of Capricorn. So I think if there has been any kind of delays or slowdowns around the enterprise that you're involved with, that can ease now. And this Mercury energy can also be very good for more entrepreneurial strands. But on Friday, Mars makes its way into Libra, where it will be for 6 weeks. This is a tremendous transit because it does in some ways diminuate the more egocentric nature of Mars. Libra being about trying to find consensus, and Mars being very much about I, the self. Well, it is actually technically in detriment in this location. But I think it gives us just a desire to get firmer boundaries, which can be a good thing, be a bit more competitive, which can be a good thing, but competitive in a way which seeks some kind of collaboration or cooperation with others. And that's where it's working through the energy of this Libra influence. But it is true to say that we have a quarter moon in Capricorn on Saturday, and that's going to be absolutely conjunct Saturn. And Saturn in Capricorn is quite a sobering kind of energy. So we may encounter someone from the end of this week and into next week who, however much we try to reach out to them and understand where they're coming from, they may be quite resistant to our charms. But equally, it's not going to be a good thing to try too hard to be a people pleaser. We just need to be naturally ourselves. Your specific forecast, Scorpio, suggests that relationship strands seems to be particularly psychological. It's as if other people seem to delight in surprising you with their moves, or perhaps you yourself are finding there are moments you want to be up close and personal, and at others you just want to really retreat into your shell. Certainly Monday and Tuesday of this week could see someone surprise you, but in a delightful way. A gift, a text message, or some kind of acknowledgement can really lift your spirits. Also on Thursday, Mercury returns to your sign, which is going to be very positive. Mercury in the 12th house, as it has been, can be a bit worrisome, but you can move more into the present. Also, your modern ruler Pluto goes forwards, and it has been going backwards in the part of your scope controlling your thinking since the 24th of April. So if you have been feeling a bit frustrated, and especially if you haven't been able to express how you feel and find the audience that you want, you haven't been able to get the point of view across, then that is going to get easier, I feel, in general. But Mars, your traditional ruler, does move into a delicate area on Friday. And if there are any outstanding emotional issues from your past, they're likely to come up again over the next 6 weeks. Still, the quarter moon, which occurs at the end of this week, also points towards someone wanting to talk about something that you may find profoundly sensitive. It may even bring up a sense of vulnerability about you. But just remember, you can be very direct, Scorpio, and it's possible that someone's going to be much more like you to you about this particular issue. If it does come up, try to be philosophical about it. It's an opportunity to clear the air, which will make you feel so much better. If you'd like to know what 2020 would hold for you personally, you can order your chart for next year from me. Get 30% off and the rest of this year free by clicking the link beneath this video. But for now, good luck and goodbye.